Beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What's up, y'all? It's your life coach and mentor, Jonathan Belcher here. I'm on a little getaway out in Pennsylvania in the Poconos. If you know anything about the Poconos, Pennsylvania, very peaceful place, very calm place. Nice place to come to unplug, unwind, to get clear again. And I would recommend that for you if you've just been working too hard, if you've just been using too much of your brain power to focus on something. There's nothing wrong with unplugging for a little bit, just getting a little rest, taking a little break, taking a little breather, a couple hours or a day, couple days or a week if you need. Whatever you need to heal, whatever you need to get over it, whatever you need to overcome, whatever you need to get clear again, do it. But at the same time, remember that Father Time is always at play. So you always want to move with a sense of urgency. You know what I'm saying? But in this video, what I want to really talk to you about today is beautiful out here. The sun is coming from a better angle over there, but we're walking this way, so just take a look with me. In this video, I really want to talk about sometimes it's not that they hate what you're doing, they hate that it's you doing it. So you got to keep plugging away. You got to keep showing improving. You got to keep getting better. You got to keep growing. You got to keep expanding. Because like I said, sometimes they love what you're doing. They just hate that it's you doing it. And one thing about support and just people who are there for you. Sometimes people don't want to support you until it's cool to support you. So when it comes to success, you got to be your number one fan. You got to be your own motivator. You got to be your own cheerleader. You got to be your own home of motivation, if you will, so that you can keep going long enough to where it becomes cool to support you. And you will find that a lot of people, they want to be there when the success comes. A lot of people want to be there when the glory comes. A lot of people want to be there when the good times come and when the money starts coming in. But how many people want to be there when it's time to build? How many people want to be there during the process of what you got going on? Probably won't be many. But that's not something for you to focus on right now. The people who don't support you, so what? People don't believe in you, so what? You don't got no fans the way you'd like, so what? You don't got people patting you on the back, so what? You don't got people giving you a cookie, so what? You don't got people celebrating you, so what? All that matters is you're headed somewhere. All that matters is you're serving a purpose. All that matters is you're learning how to love yourself more. All that matters is you have a vision in mind to help people in the world. That's all that matters. So persistence is the key. Persistence is the key for success. You can achieve any level of success you want to achieve just by thinking it. But once you think about it, thinking about something and actually going out and doing it is a whole different thing. And don't be surprised that when you start out on your journey to do something, don't be surprised that you may have people who hate on you. You may have people who are opposed to what you're doing. You may have people who don't support you. You may have people who criticize you. You may have all of those things. But the beauty of it is, it's all a part of the journey. It's a part of it. It's a part of your story. It's a part of your motivation. It's a part of your inspiration. It's literally a part of the reason why you do what you do. You know? To have the ability to someday turn around and say, I told you so. I told you so. But then by the time you reach success, you don't got to be resentful. You don't got to be nasty about it. You just tell them, if you can't beat me, join me. You know what I'm saying? No, but all jokes aside, persistence is the key to your success. You are not defined by how your current situation may look. You are defined by where you're headed. So don't be so appalled that people may not support you. Don't be so appalled that people may hate on you, that you give up on your own dream because of how somebody else is feeling. Don't be so appalled, because this stuff is stuff that's many people have went through on their journey to success. Many people have went through opposition, doubters, critics, naysayers, haters. And sometimes people, the same ones hating you for something, they love what you're doing. They just don't like that it's you doing it. But persistence is so powerful because it reveals sides to yourself that you didn't even know were there. That's why persistence and determination is so powerful for you. Is because you're going to notice things about yourself and learn things about yourself that you didn't even think were. You're going to learn about some weaknesses that you have. You're going to learn about a lot of strengths that you have. You're going to learn more about how you like things to be done, how you don't like things to be done, how you work with other people. Can you cooperate in a group with other people? How to run a business, how to work on your mindset. There's a lot of different things that is exposed to you and revealed to you about yourself just from the very journey you're on. And for that very reason alone in itself is the reason why you should stay the course. Is because of the character that's being built within yourself just from you deciding to keep on pushing. Just from you deciding to say, you know what, I'm going to stay persistent. Even though you may not like how everything is looking in your life, even though you may not like how things are going in your life. Maybe you don't like how things are going in your business. Maybe you don't like how things are going at home. But there's a power inside of you. There's a greatness inside of you. And even when nobody else sees it, there will always be somebody who sees it. Even when it feels like nobody else sees it, there's always somebody in the world who sees your greatness or will discover your greatness or come upon your greatness, stumble upon it, experience it. You know what I mean? And this, what I'm talking about, is really making me think about Thomas Edison. When I think about the Thomas Edison and the light bulb story, Thomas Edison is a famous inventor, and they say it took him 10,000 tries to perfect the light bulb that we love and use today. Thank God for the light bulb, right? If it wasn't for the light bulb, we have natural light. The best light in the world is the sun. Can never replace that energy right there. But the light bulb was invented by Thomas Edison, and 10,000 tries. It took him 10,000 tries before he finally got it right. 10,000 tries. You got some people, they won't try things but 3 times, and they're already looking for a reason to give up on themselves. You got some people out there, they won't try something but a couple times, and they have all these reasons in the world and excuses in the world why they couldn't do it. But Thomas Edison, 10,000 times, he tried to make the light bulb and finally succeeded. And when they asked him what made him continue on, even in the face of failure, even in the face of defeat, even in the face of, temporary defeat, even in the face of just busting his brains trying to figure this thing out, because he was there for so long trying to figure out how to make the light bulb light up and last. So they asked him, how were you able to accomplish doing it? Like, what kept you persistent? And he said, it took 10,000 tries for me to get it right, but each time that I didn't get it right, it was only me getting closer to the actual way to do it right. So those 10,000 times where he quote unquote failed, it wasn't really him failing. It was him learning how not to do it. And if he learned how not to do it, he's getting closer and closer to the right way to do it, which is how he was able to complete inventing the light bulb. There's such power in that. There's so much power in that story for you, because you can use that same metaphor and that same power and that message of persistence. You know, I always say it, failure can't live in the house, it can't cope in the house of persistence. Failure cannot cope in the house of persistence. So if you in a place in your life right now and you feel like things are taking time to show up and it's taking you a long time to get the results that you want, and you're trying to figure out, why am I not having the success I want yet? Why am I not making the money I want yet? You're trying to figure out why, you know, why am I not getting to the lifestyle I want yet? Why is it not working out? I'm putting all this work in. You know, if you've been feeling like that, I understand. And what I want you to know really is that what you do is not in vain. Everything you do, the way you think, the way you speak, is always manifesting something. You're literally manifesting something constantly, 24/7, whether or not people know it. You're manifesting by the way you think. Your thoughts are projecting a certain energy out there into the universe, and it's bringing something back to you. You're manifesting something by the way you speak. Do you speak good things? Do you speak things of life? Or do you speak negative things? Do you speak things of lack? You know? Also, you're constantly manifesting by the things you do, by your behavior, by your action, by your habits. And through that manifestation process is how you create what you want in your reality, or unfortunately you can create what you don't want in your reality. But that's how you're constantly manifesting. So stay persistent, because the more persistent you are, what happens is, as you keep on going, the journey starts to reveal hints to you. And as you keep on going, you get better. And as you get better and the journey keeps revealing hints to you, and the journey keeps on throwing tools your way, the journey is going to continue to throw people in your way, the journey will throw situations your way, the journey will put up life will throw up even a commercial on TV that you need to watch that says something that immediately transforms your mindset. The universe has a very funny way of helping you get to where you want to go. But it's a matter of, don't look at the universe as it's working against you. You got to look at it as it's working for you, and then you learn how to work in line with the universe. So that's how you're manifesting. You're manifesting 24/7, constantly manifesting, constantly manifesting. Manifestation is not just money. Manifestations are situations. Manifestations are feelings. You can manifest a feeling. You can simply think something that gives you a certain feeling, and you can think something opposite that gives you an opposite feeling. So you're constantly manifesting. Don't ever think for a second that you're not manifesting something. It's just a matter of, are you manifesting the things you do want or the things you don't want? And I'm looking crazy walking backwards, but the real reason I was walking backwards is because I like the sunlight I'm getting over there. Over here is like, my face looks so dark. But yeah, so you're constantly manifesting. You're such a powerful being. You're such a powerful being, you don't even know your own. You can't even fathom your own power. And that's the thing about humans, is that we hold ourselves back not because we're not capable. We hold ourselves back, it's not because we don't have the talent or the gifts. We hold ourselves back and we limit ourselves, and we settle, and we stoop down to levels lower than ourselves sometimes. Really because we're so powerful, we can't even fathom what we can create. But if you stay persistent, like Thomas Edison was in creating that light bulb, if you keep on going, if you keep on pushing forward, if you keep on taking action, if you keep on plugging away, if you keep on getting up early in the morning, if you keep on training, if you keep on recording, if you keep on exercising, if you keep on making content, if you keep on making songs, if you keep on making films, if you keep on making movies, if you keep on reading, if you keep on going, doing everything you need to do to help you get closer to your dream and stay persistent, what happens is the universe somehow starts to put things in your life to make the things you want happen. But the secret is, and the key is, you got to stay focused on what you do want. The moment your mindset gets focused on the smallest amount of doubt, The moment your mind gets focused on a little bit of distraction, the moment your mind gets focused on a little bit of negativity, it's enough to take you completely off your course from accomplishing your dream. And that's the secret. So you're constantly manifesting by the things you think, the things you say, and the things you do. So nobody's successful by accident. And if they are, they won't be successful very long. The dreamers at some point become the doers. And the doers at some point become the achievers. The dreamers become the doers, and the doers become the achievers. You can dream. It's always good to dream, but it's not good to just stay there. You know what I'm saying? It's not good to just stay there. That's some flies over here. It's not good to just stay there. I'm in like this complex over here. Got all staying in a mansion for a couple days. Got all these nice houses out here and stuff like that. And I'm by the pool. See the pool area over there, but it's closed because of COVID right now. I'm just walking around, just doing this video for you. But yeah, like, persistence is key. Persistence overcomes resistance. So don't ever feel like what you've been doing is in vain. It may not seem like things are happening. It may not seem like you're getting better. It may not seem like you're growing. But in all actuality, things are growing and working in your favor because you're constantly manifesting, because that's the power you have. If you're constantly manifesting, then there's something you're thinking, there's something you're speaking, and there's something you're doing that's getting you closer and closer to what you want. And if any of those three things are not in harmony, it can completely take you off course from where you need to be. The things you think, speak, and do. Thoughts, words, and action. Thoughts, words, and action. And you can manifest anything you want in this life. So, I'm pretty sure Thomas Edison, all that time he was there trying to figure it out, I'm sure he continued to visualize the light bulb being complete. I'm sure he continued to try different methods in making a light bulb. I'm sure he continued to even eat, sleep, breathe the damn invention. You know, he probably dreamed about it. He got obsessed with what he wanted to create. And because he got obsessed with what he wanted to create, eventually, of course, although the journey was hard, because the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. You can accomplish what you want to accomplish, but you're going to have to hustle. You're going to have to work. You're going to have the right knowledge. You're going to have the right tools. You're going to have the right people around you. You're going to have the right situations going on. It's not that you can't have what you want to have. You can have anything you want to have. It's just a matter of, are you working in line with the energies going on around you? You're like, John, what the fuck you mean the energies? Well, everything that's making up this whole entire universe is just 4 elements. Space, time, matter, and energy. Space, time, matter, and energy. Those 4 things make up the whole entire universe. So if you understand energy, and you understand that the energy that you're projecting out there is the energy that the universe is going to give back to you, you understand automatically that you're a manifester, you're a king, you're a queen, you have the power to create, you have the power to change, you have the power to transform, you have the power to move mountains. You understand that. Once you realize that that energy is everywhere. Everything is energetic. Down to the trees, energetic. The plants, energetic. Emotions, energetic. Money is energy. Everything is energy. Spirit is energy. So, I just really want to leave this message with you to let you know to keep going. Even when you don't have your plan figured out yet, even when you don't have all the money you want figured out yet, just keep going. Keep going, because if Thomas Edison didn't keep going, I don't know if we would have a light bulb today. We'd probably be in the house late at night lighting candles, you know, telling campfire stories and stuff like that, if it wasn't for Thomas Edison. But imagine that. You try something 10,000 times. That's some real determination. That means you really, really, really want to do something. That means you really, really want to accomplish something for you to try it 10,000 times. And then when asked how you achieved it, you say, all them times that didn't work, I just learned what not to do. How profound is that? How profound is that? What if you started to view what you got going on and what you doing the same type of way? Like, yo, you know what? I might have failed in the past. You know, I might have made a mistake in business in the past, or I might have messed up some money in the past, but guess what? I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna try again a different way. And I'm gonna keep going until. When you have that kind of mindset, what happens is the universe is forced to give you what you want. The universe has to give you what you want because you put yourself in a situation where there's no excuses, there's no plan Bs, there's no, you know, there's no distractions. It's just you making up a solid decision and a firm decision in your mind saying, I'm gonna accomplish this. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's it, period. Once you do that, the world is really your oyster. The world is really your oyster. And it doesn't matter about what people got to say. It don't matter about what people feel, what people think. All that matters is you're staying focused, you're staying persistent, you taking action, you speaking the right thoughts, you thinking the right things. That's it. You doing all of that. Before you know it, the universe is going to give you what you want because it's just how the law of success works. I mean, it's how the law of success works. So, there's no way I could possibly look you in your face and tell you that you can't achieve what you want to achieve. There's no way for me to look you in the face and tell you you can't be great. There's no way for me to look at you in the face and tell you you can't accomplish your dream, because that's not the truth. That's false. Anybody has the power to be great. Anybody has the power to accomplish what they want, including you. But persistence, 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 persistence. There's just something about persistence. There's something sexy about persistence. Many times in my career, I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. But I never gave up. And then what happens is, at some point on your journey, you're going to get to a point where you so deep in it that there is no giving up. You make up a decision in your mind that no matter what, you ain't giving up. Now you just reached a whole nother level. A whole nother level that the world, you're to be reckoned with now. Once you reach that level to where it's like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, I will never give up on this dream that I have, you're gonna accomplish it. Now, the way you get to your dream can show up in different ways. You might get to your dream in a way where you didn't expect to get to your dream. An opportunity might show up. That might be the opportunity that's the stepping stone to you to get to the lifestyle you want. You know, a business opportunity or something. So don't be like so attached to the dream that you get attached to the way that you get there. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, understand, when you open to what the universe want to give you and you want something, you got to be open to how the universe is going to create that for you. So if you want something, a certain type of lifestyle or a certain dream or a certain goal, you want to be living a certain type of way, you're going to have that in your mind, but be open to the possibilities of how you will get there. Because there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? There's more than one way to skin a cat. So you can get there. It's not a matter of you not being able to get there, but sometimes you may have to change the plan. Sometimes you may have to take a different route. Sometimes you may have to take a different road. We can all have the same destination in mind, but just because we took different roads to get there, does that make anybody, you know, any less worth it or any less important? No. You know what I'm saying? So the way to manifest what you want is to open up your heart and your mind to receive. So you got to feel deserving. Feel deserving of great things. Feel deserving of good things. Feel deserving of having vacations. Feel deserving of having free time. Feel deserving of being able to buy what you want. Feel deserving of having financial freedom. Feel deserving of having health. Feel deserving of having generational wealth. Feel deserving of the good shit in life. You know what I mean? Because that's how you open up yourself to it. Subconsciously, if you don't feel deserving of something, you will constantly do something to sabotage and prevent your own self from getting it. So it's like, no matter how much you want something, if subconsciously you don't feel worthy enough to have it, if subconsciously you don't know your own worth, if subconsciously you don't know your own power, if subconsciously you don't know who you are, well then, it's gonna be hard to happen. It's gonna take a lot to happen for you then. So you gotta feel deserving of what you want. You know what I'm saying? So that you can open up yourself to the opportunities. This guy got a tractor over here in his job. See? It's just a lovely day. People out here doing landscaping. It's a great getaway. I feel so good today. Feel good. Do you feel good? Say, yes, I feel good. Yes, I feel good. Yes, I feel good. Persistence is the key. Persistence is the key, my friend. Failure can't cope in the house of persistence. Failure can't cope in the house of persistence. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment below and say, failure can't cope in the house of persistence. Drop a comment below. Say, failure can't cope in the house of persistence. Failure can't cope in the house of persistence. See, like now I have a vision to create $1 million, right? And I'm gonna help other people do it as well with me, because that's what I'm focused on now. I already accomplished making 6 figures, so now I have a vision to accomplish $1 million. So that's just an example of me growing the vision or expanding the goal, because expanding the goal forces me to stay persistent. It forces me to keep going. It forces me to have to dig down deep and pull the strength out of me, you know? And like, you know, once you can accomplish something one time, you can accomplish it again and again and again and again, because experience is the best teacher. You know, experience is the best teacher. So once you get the character and you build the knowledge and you build the drive and you build everything you need to accomplish a goal, it's like, oh shit, I could really do that? I wonder what else I could do. How much bigger can I go? How much, you know what I mean? Then it starts becoming like that. And that's how you reach newer levels of success. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just reach newer levels of success and you never stop going. You just stay persistent. And you make up your mind that you're going to stay persistent no matter what happens. And at some point, what happens is just the universe has a funny way of just giving it to you at some point. And sometimes it can happen, everything that you want, it can happen for you in a moment where you least expect it. I'm talking about in a moment where you're not even looking for it. You'll see your life just come up and it's like, oh, how the hell, I'm literally living my dream. I'm literally living the life that I've envisioned for myself, and I'm actually here. Like, how is that happening? Well, when you look back and you look at all the work you put in and you look at how persistent you were, it's gonna hit you like, oh, my persistence paid off. My persistence paid off. If I would have gave up, I would have never been here today. If I would have gave up, I would have never met these people. I would have never learned this information. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm trying to say is that giving up is bigger than just giving up on your dream. Like, giving up on your dream, you're giving up. There's a lot of other things that flourish from you leveling up and you being persistent. A lot of things flourish from that. Like, what if Thomas Edison would have gave up? Well, we wouldn't have no light bulb today, for example. If he wasn't persistent, we wouldn't have a light bulb today. So really, my message in this video is kind of a cliche one, but I think it's something that needs to be remembered, and we got to remind ourselves of it every so often. And that's just the power of keep on keeping on and pushing forward. There's nothing that can replace the power of just sheer persistence and really wanting to accomplish something. Nothing can replace that energy. And so that's all I have for today. That's all I have for today. It's beautiful, beautiful out here. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Check out all the links in the description below. You want to learn how to make money online, you want to learn how to step up your business that you're currently in, or if you just want to hit me up, get in contact with me, all the links are in the description below. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace.